Hello, EDF1010. Kristen here.
And Amber.
And we thought that we just walk through the assignment 2 for you so you can see a little bit what's coming up, some of the due dates, because it is a multi-process assignment. It's quite simple once you actually go through it, but it can seem a little complicated to begin with.
So the first thing to do, of course, is to look at the assignment. So here it is on Moodle so that you can follow through this with us. You can see what you need to do and you can see the dates on there. So the first date that's important is the 7th of May. So by the 7th of May, you need to have a complete draft of your essay. And when we're talking about a draft, we don't mean dot points, we don't mean your plan, we mean an actual draft of your essay with references in it, with well-organized paragraphs. So this is as if you were going to submit it, but this is your first draft.
Right, so it doesn't need to be perfect, it doesn't need to be in final form, but you need to have your argument, so your main contention. You need to have your sources, you need to have pulled some evidence from them, and so basically written it out as you would for an essay, but obviously there'll be errors, it's not your final draft.
And then the second step is that after everybody has submitted their draft, the computer will allocate you 2 other people's essays to read. So it does say in the instructions, but when you're submitting your draft, make sure you don't have your name on it. So once you are given the two essays that you have to review, you're going to review them using the rubric. So we'll go through the rubric in class and talk about it. But remember, it's the different things on the rubric that you're reviewing your peers on.
That's right, yeah. So take a look at that rubric, and you're going to want to look at that rubric anyway when you're getting your essay together, so you know what are the criteria that you're going to be assessed on. And those are the criteria that you are going to think about when you are reading the essays from 2 other people. So as Amber said, they're all anonymous, they're all random. There's about almost 200 students in this unit. So most likely you won't be assessing someone who is actually in your section, and you won't know anyway. And they also won't know who you are when they are reading the feedback from you.
And then the final stage is after you've got your feedback and you've revised your essay to address the comments that your peers have made, and also because you might have thought of some other things while you were waiting for your feedback to come, then you make sure that you've got your final draft, which you submit on the 28th of May. So that's just submitting to a normal Dropbox.
Right. And so the idea behind this is that it's really a process. So you submit your draft, you get to get some feedback from other people, you get to think about that feedback, you get to think about it even as you're assessing the other people, because you'll start thinking, hey, that is a really strong part of an essay. That's how they did this. Maybe I could do that. So you'll also be taking your own experience of looking at someone else's work, and then you get that chance to revise it in the end. So we'll go through how to submit your first draft, the essay draft. So I'm just going to switch over here to being a student so that this is what you will see when you are submitting. So if you go down to the assessment tasks, you go to assignment 2, and you go right down to where it says assignment 2, draft essay and peer review. This is where you will submit your essay draft. So click on there, and then you'll see some instructions that are written here. As Amber said, it says don't include your name or any other information. And importantly also, the draft will not be receiving a grade. You're just getting feedback on your draft. So I've already submitted one, The Best Essay Ever by Kristen Reimer. That was our our trial. Oh, actually, that is a problem.
We'll go to edit submission now.
Because that's not.
Yeah, and delete it.
You're right, so we'll go back.